are some guys, if they get into that pitch, they can play more than those Tico Modese, but they don't have the means to reach there. Hello. But they are above, but they got that talent in them. So this how it happens in life.
Gentlemen,
yeah,
we need to get some answers now. I need to know what was the final verdict on the case. What was the excuse? What was their final thing?
Well, actually,
if that makes any sense.
It wasn't a final thing. You know, this first court hearing was for an application where we seek intellect to be able to trade while the review process goes on. So the judge yesterday felt that we didn't give enough reason to need to trade here in the meantime, and that she felt that we should just go ahead and with our review case in April, and also she suggested that we challenge the bylaw. Then we can have grounds to...
Now, on the case of a bylaw, do you know that these bylaws are all illegal? I'm being serious. Golden, I need you to listen to this. I've researched all these bylaws. They're all illegal. Okay? They have not gone through the process to get that bylaw into the Gazette. The process... Okay. Alright. I've spent a lot of time on this now till 2 in the morning figuring out how these guys work with their bylaws, alright? The process to get a bylaw into the Gazette they have not followed. It's all illegal.
It is in the Gazette.
Yes, but they're not... yes, but the process to get there is illegal. The way that they've gone through the process. Okay. Now this judge, what is her name?
Nandita J.
Alright. And and her final thing was, now you must challenge the bylaw.
Yes, she suggested that. No? And the other thing is, our advocate did say he is going to ask her for her reasons. They can apply for her to furnish them with all her reasons why she...
And how much is this going to cost?
No, that's not going to cost. That is something she's going to do to see also how our chances are for the review in April. I mean, if he sees her reasons, we can ponder it and see, but is she right here? Is she right here? And will another judge disagree? Things like that. Okay,
we need to get very specific with bylaws then, because everyone's breaking the bylaws. Mug and Bean's breaking the bylaws. Everyone in Stellenbosch is breaking the bylaws that they're using to prevent you from trading here. So those bylaws, we need to sit with them and we need to look at them. I've got all the information. We need to make a definite plan. Whoever's willing to look at legislative language, okay, and analyze what they've done, because all those bylaws are fake. They're all irrelevant, and that's what needs to be brought to the surface here. Okay?
Yeah, what you are saying is true, but that is the point where the issue lies now. It's not in our hands to do it. It's only by legal means that the issue can be sorted out. So now the great challenge is we are punished, because had it been that judge was able to give us the incentive to get back to work. Why? Because the review is to verify if the municipality used the bylaw in the right procedures to get us out. That is the reason for the review.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but now we are going in for the review without the incentive to get us back to work. That is why we are affected.
Okay.
So it's only the court can sort it out. But the problem now is we are being challenged because of financial issue. We don't know if we can go to challenge municipality for that now.
They will be
because to go in for the review application now we need to spend money.
Exactly.
It's only when the court can give the final decision to say, municipality, you were right or you were wrong, according to your bylaws, to take these people out from them.
I need to explain something very carefully to you guys. And it might sound like it's not fun, but there is a agenda going on that is working against economic freedoms in this country. Okay, and it's now becoming very apparent. They will say something. I've gone through all of Stellenbosch's LED plannings. Their rhetoric is very nice and it's very friendly and it's yes, we must help. But what they're doing is completely different to what they're saying. Okay, and this is how politics works. This is how it works, and this needs to be brought to the surface. And they will try hide behind any sort of legislative thing that they make up or fake anything that they write up that looks official. Okay, so the fight that we've got on our hands now needs to be moved to the next level. The only problem is, how do you guys survive now? How do you see yourself surviving over the next, up until April?
It's not easy. What can we say? What can we say? Because that is a question that if you ask me personally, I don't know how to even reply. because just to cope, even from when it happened in January till now, it hasn't been easy on us.
Okay, so now can you see that
for people to stop working for more than a month now is not an easy thing.
Exactly. Now can you
and to continue without working for almost another 2 months now is the worst case to see.
Okay, so now can you see the agenda? The agenda is to bleed you until you give up.
But that is the reality.
That is the reality.
Yeah,
that is the agenda.
Yeah.
Okay?
That
is what they're playing. That's the game they're playing. No one wants to answer questions. This little meeting we had here when Oliver came. Oliver, first of all, Patrick Oliver is the Safety and Security Minister of Stellenbosch. What is he got to do with anything? We need to address the LED people. We need to address the MEC of the DA. The guys that are not answering my emails. The guys that are not even replying to me.
The informal traders falls under public safety and security.
Does it really?
In Stellenbosch.
Who says that?
In Stellenbosch, that is the department.
Okay, then Patrick
in
Oliver.
Cape Town, it goes to LED. LED here doesn't have anything to do with it. We've been to LED.
How can LED not have anything to do with it? They are the local economic development of the town.
Yeah,
how can they have nothing to do with it?
But in Stellenbosch, that department who sees to it is public safety.
Which means Stellenbosch is corrupt.
I don't know how they come to make decision who look after what.
That is the point. Maybe it's because of those bylaws of them. Because you remember when we went to that LED office, that is what the man said. He said, what we are going through is supposed to be in his office. It's him who's supposed to do that. But in Stellenbosch, it is not working. Yeah, it is not in his office to do this. So maybe because of the bylaw, that is what I believe. Maybe it's because of their bylaw, they said no, according to us here, it is this office that is responsible for this.
Okay, my question to you then, who is willing to sit with me with these bylaws and work through the legislative language and understand what they're doing? Who is willing to do that? Who has the time and the means and the funds to do that?
That is the point where we are now, Mike. The thing we are saying that for us to go through this thing is only the court can decide, because it's the High Court that has the upper right to see if the bylaw of the municipality is in good faith and if they are using those bylaws in the right way.
I can already give you those answers. I can already give you those answers. The bylaws are fake and they're using it to oppress you.
But we don't have the power to overcome it.
The bylaw is there in the court. If they take it to the court,
that bylaw.
Okay. Yes, but then we must go and challenge the court now.
Yes. That is the point.
We don't have money to do this.
This needs to be now taken to 702. It needs to be taken to Cape Talk. It needs to be taken to Bush Radio. It needs to be taken to any sort of major. And I'm trying to compile an email for John Mathan from Cape Talk. All right, I've already got his interest. I already asked him if he's interested. He said he is. Okay, so I'm trying to compile information to that. You know, we're at a situation now where we need to take this fight to a next level. We need to use their own laws against them, because they are working directly against their own ideals. And if that is not brought to the surface, this will just keep going in some sort of bullshit legislative way, and eventually you guys will give up.
But the thing is, the bottom line here with all of us is we don't have the funds to take it further.
That's not, but that is their strategy. That is their.
Then if we look at it like that, then they won.
Then they've won.
Because we can't take it further.
Okay. So now. Okay.
We're not even working. We haven't been working for the past month.
So
how are we supposed to pay to take it further?
So what is your game plan?
We intend discussing that today.
Okay. Well, can we start discussing it?
No, everybody's not here yet. We intend to have a meeting today.